is the most iconic political personality the country has ever seen. Shiv Sena Supremo Balasaheb Thackeray now joins me to talk about a host of issues ranging from David Coleman Headley to his succession plan in the party. So thank you so much for taking time out for us and for agreeing this interview. I'm really grateful. So let me begin by asking you about this recent development that has taken place just this week, which is you being revealed as one of the targets, in fact, one of the top targets on the list of ISI and Lashkar. How do you react to such a revelation?
My main profession is a cartoonist, and being cartoonist, I'm sometimes very nasty, sometimes very hilarious, sarcastic, and so on and so on. So I always tell people, in the school, I never had number one, never. But as far as on the hit list, I am number one. That's the thing. Call it anything. But I am not anti-Muslim, but anti-Pakistanis. Because Pakistan will never be our friend at all, never. Right from the, actually, when countries, the Hindustan, I call Hindustan, I don't say India and Bharat. Bharat all right, but no India. I call Hindustan. When my country, Hindustan, was partitioned, the inception from the day, actually, the Pakistan's behavior is like that, right from the beginning. And say the Kashmir, it's still there. Knowing full well it is a part of Hindustan, then why they want to grab more and more and this inside of encroachment up to Gilgit, and then there is the occupied Kashmir. Occupied Kashmir. The Kashmir is not theirs. But it is what can I say about these great people?
So can I ask you this, that it's not only the communal forces inside the country who see you as an enemy. Now it's being revealed that the jihadists across the border also have you on the target. In fact, whichever way you look at it, sir, you and your family members, there's a clear and present danger against you and your family members. Doesn't that bother you somewhere deep inside?
You have to have that immunity. Now I'm the chief of Shiv Sena for the last 45 years. And I have faced a lot of things. Even I have been attacked thrice, you see. And there was no that much security as you see today. No security. Hardly one guard, no other thing. And I have just gone through all these ordeals. And today I'm sitting before you.
But what about your family members, sir?
Well, they are also prepared. They know full well, and they are prepared. What of it?
So wonder whether you're aware of this little bit of information or not. Something that was revealed while Headley was deposing in the Chicago court. He said that the assassination plan of Balasaheb Thackeray was actually being drawn at the highest level of the Lashkar hierarchy, which is by Hafiz Saeed himself. I mean, does that not increase or heighten the threat perception against you?
I read it in the newspaper. This idiot actually came there at Shiv Sena Bhavan, along with Reggie, I hope. That name has been taken. Yes. I don't know who is Reggie.
Yes.
I've seen his photograph and face only in the newspaper. Till then I had nothing, no idea. Anyway, but Headley visited Shiv Sena Bhavan. He actually entered there in Shiv Sena Bhavan, sitting there, watching everything. And I said it in my interview, in my statement. This is what they call security. So, now he has also visited this Kalanagar, what they call Recce.
Yeah.
I don't know how this word came, Recce. That is the Russian system, Recce. But how come this? Anyway, he came and gone.
Yes.
He saw how is Matoshri, where is it.
He scouted Sena Bhavan. He scouted the whole of Sena Bhavan.
Yes. But he has not entered. Good, thank God, Goddess. But he dared to visit and entered Shiva Sena Bhavan with all the paraphernalia of police. Yes.
So a lot of people wonder how Balasaheb Thackeray has become a target over Sonia and Rahul Gandhi. I mean, what's your take on that one? Because people wonder that the threat perception that those people run, you are running a threat perception which is way higher than that.
My opposition to Sonia Gandhi, right from the beginning. For 17 years, she never had citizenship of this country. And then after that, she had it when it came to that stage, when she wanted to become the Prime Minister of this country. I said, I was the first man in the country, Hindustan, a foreigner. I will not allow a foreign lady to become the Prime Minister of India. No Hindustan. That was, I said. After that, your Sharad Pawar came for different things. I have no anything in my mind to capture any seat or power, no. But my strong sentiment and my patriotism for my Hindustan, from that point of view, I said I will not allow.
Balasaheb, do you think, this entire revelation that
Otherwise,
has
I have no
happened,
personal any enmity against, nothing.
So in the larger picture, whom do you blame for, not being able to spot a terrorist who was freely moving around, coming to your place, wrecking the whole of the city, or even for 2611? I mean, you think it's just an intelligence failure, or you think there's a problem at the policy level?
Why you allow Congress to rule for years and years? That is the thing. Indigestion of this. There is only one party, and there are no other parties. Now see what has happened.
If I have to ask you to identify the problem, where is it?
How to identify? Where to identify? The Congress party alone is responsible for ruling this country for years and years. They got junk. They got junk. Now see the case of Mamata Banerjee and Jayalalitha. 2 days, immediately after 2 days, they go and meet Sonia Gandhi. Now what? What is this combination? Jayalalitha got votes because those people, they don't wanted Congress to rule. And then Karunanidhi had a talk with this. He supported in Sonia Gandhi government. And in fact, today it can be called Sonia Gandhi government. Who is ruling? No, it's a foolish thing. When people don't wanted Congress to, you are going and meeting Sonia Gandhi, Mamata Banerjee. Even then, there is actually great resentment against Congress. You go and just meet all these things, funny things. This is it's a very dirty politics, though it is a game of scoundrels and bound to be dirty, and you have to play dirty things. I am not of that kind. No, I don't come in that category. No.
So you're attacking the Congress, we understand that, but don't you somewhere feel hurt to admit that one of your own workers actually tried to compromise your security just for the sake of some lucrative contracts with Headley? I mean, that is what Reghe has done, sir, according to the emails.
You're talking?
I'm talking about Rajaram Reghe, about and this according to the emails that have been produced as evidence in the Chicago court. And those emails that have transpired between him and Headley, he tried to compromise your security. He alerted about your travel plans to the US. He was trying to give him access inside. He got him around.
Once it is decided, actually, when he disposed of the thing, that he don't know me nor my son. He has nothing to do with me. Neither he is a PRO or whatever it is. He just came there to Shiva Sena Bhavan as one of the man. Not even as a Shiva Sainik. He said, I'm not a Shiva Sainik also.
So he says that. He says, I'm a Sena worker.
He is Sena worker. But no nomination, no appointment, no nothing.
Okay.
No official thing.
Okay.
Somebody comes and if he declares himself that he is my PRO or my PA, what can I do? And there are many outside. They use my name and behave as if he is somebody.
Yeah.
He is my bodyguard.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Yeah, generally there is a belief, Mr. Thackeray, that Indian politics from, say, 1989, 1990, the Ram Janmabhoomi period, and Indian politics in 2011, there's been 21, 22 years. And there is a genuine belief that this generation, the younger generation, the voting classes who have come into India in the last decade, don't care as much on issues of religious polarization, the kind of issues which are sort of majority-minority issues, etc. What do you think?
My only straight question is, what is this minority and majority business? Why? Can you not live in this country as citizens of this country? As citizens of this country? What is this minority and majority? Our minority is not getting any concessions. Are they not? I believe in one thing, that there are only two things in the world, that the caste, the rich and the poor. The rich and the poor, these are only two castes in the world. Rich is rich, poor is poor. Make poor rich, but don't make rich poor. But maintain it. Beside these two castes, I don't believe in any other casteism. No.
But is Hindutva not less relevant today? Is the concept of Hindutva politically, which the BJP has espoused, which you also espoused, is that not less relevant
don't
politically?
Ask me anything about BJP.
Why?
No, that is a different question. About their idea about Hinduism and my Hinduism is something which I stick to Hinduism in a different way. I don't use these isms for political purpose. I use this ism by my heart, my country, Hindustan. Yes.
Politically, is it relevant? Politically, is it relevant today? Will people vote on religious lines anymore?
People are not concerned with all these isms. They want to see that they live happily. They're more concerned with their livelihood.
But what about regionalism? That's also an ism.
That I said it in my interview. You get the answer there. Because of your linguistic province, linguistic states is more responsible for this regionalism. Where comes the birth of this regionalism? Linguistic states is the cause, which I answered in your interview.
The MNS says Marathi Manus is somebody who was born in. The MNS, your nephew Raj, his party defines Marathi Manus as somebody who is born in Maharashtra. Do you agree with that definition, sir? I haven't had a chance to ask you on this.
But what I have been advocating,
Sir,
why Shivasana was born, for what was the cause and the reason, and the mission, what was the thing, what he is doing, anything new?
but he's working separately.
एक बात होती है कभी-कभी. A joke there. One student says that they will catch me, they will accuse me of copying my next student. How? क्योंकि उन्होंने भी कोरा कागज लिखा है, कुछ लिखा नहीं, मैंने भी नहीं किया है. Though teacher will of course punish me because I have copied him. ऐसा होता है. ये सही की बात होती है. He's propagating my thought. What is new? Anything? You find anything new in it? Marathi problem he is handling? I have the man actually who has started this Maharashtrian.
Then why, if the idea is the same, the relationship is the same, and I have interviewed Raj as well.
You please ask this question to Raj.
I did ask him.
Yes, do ask.
But I want to know where you stand, Balasaheb.
I have nothing to say. I have said it in my interview, whatever I have to say, bluntly and straight way. Absolutely. A lad before me.
One more question. Can I ask you one more question on that?
Yes. How many questions?
One more question on this subject.
Okay.
That do you not foresee any time in the future? Any time in the future?
What?
Do you not foresee any time in the future
What?
that you and Raj and Uddhav can work together?
Why don't you ask this question to both of them? Rather difficult. Because this separation, where neither me or even Uddhav is responsible, is Raj who left himself. That I have everything narrated in my interview. That you just see and you get the answer. What can you do? दिमाग में गई है लीडरशिप, तो वो कैसे निकालेंगे मन? कैसे निकाल सकते हैं लीडरशिप? आजकल ये देश में लीडर ज़्यादा हो गए हैं, फॉलोअर्स कम हो रहे हैं, ऐसे है। और क्या चाहते हैं तुम? आप क्या चाहते हैं?
You said leave it to them, which means if they were to agree to work together, you would not have a problem. If Uddhav and Raj were to, patch up, if they patch up.
If they patch up, why should I object to that? Why should I? It will be a good thing. But will they is the question.
The only person who can make them patch up is you.
No.
No?
No, not possible. It is for them to respect my everything. But that stage has gone from Raj's point of view, side, because Raj has gone, this दिमाग में एक लीडरशिप गई है, वो सब मैंने बताया तुम्हारे कैसेट में. अब you will get the answer to that.
Balasaheb, you don't agree in dynastic politics. My question to you is that Balasaheb, you have always hit out at dynastic politics.
Yes.
You have criticized the Congress for dynastic politics. You have in fact said, and I am quoting you, the whole political fabric of the country has been spoiled by the Congress. There is dynasty. Do you still believe
I will
in that view?
My thought and views the same thing, which I oppose and I will going to oppose. You see, what I have done, my views are about dynasty is this: to force people on them, your Gharana man on them is dynasty. But if the people accept your Gharana man, whoever he may be, they want him, it is not dynasty. They have accepted him. I have not forced them on them. That is not dynasty. That I will never do.
But aren't the Thackeray is also now a political dynasty? What is the difference? The same argument will be put by the Gandhis also.
I can't understand Goswamiji.
Sir.
If you meet a doctor and you ask, what is your son doing? He said, he is a doctor. Oh, good, fine. Then if you make any artist, what is your son doing? Oh, he is an artist doing wonderful portraits. And that is not dynasty. You are proud of them. Oh, good, fine. But what we do in politics is dynasty. That is to be criticized. Though I don't accept that viewpoint. In politics it should not be. It is not a question of pride. None should be proud of that.
But there is Balasaheb Thackeray, Uddhav Thackeray,
So
Aditya Thackeray. There is a political dynasty which is being...
मैं क्या करूँ? I have not forced Uddhav, neither I have forced my nephew, grandson. I have not forced my grandson on them. It is the people. I said it in a public meeting at Shivaji Park. And whatever I say, there is a controversy. Always.
Why did you criticize...
What you call is a bite. A bite. You want to bite, always a bite.
What about Raj Thackeray?
Raj, no reason or nothing. He was grown up here in Matrosi. You see, a child. And then, but what happens actually is a psychological factor. He used to attend all my meetings every time. He used to sit here as a lad. I used to speak. He said, and then ovation, all that. He was actually overwhelmed. सब कुछ करना चाहिए. And slowly he developed. Nobody asked him to quit Matrushi, he said, and then all of a sudden, whenever there is leader meeting, he used to go up first. I said, I got some appointment, I got somebody, I have called somebody. And he used to go. He never used to attend meeting, full meeting.
Do you feel hurt about Raj deserting the party and going away? Do you feel hurt about Raj deserting the party and going away?
What you expect from me? Hurt, of course. From a child. I used to take him on my arm, take him to the terrace and show those aeroplanes flying and all things. And I used to put खाना खिलाती थी, ये सब चलता था. ये ऐसे आदमी है. There are you have seen his my photobiography?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? I करे. जरा दाखव ना.
But sir, presuming a scenario tomorrow, if presuming
no, what happened? You have to put a big stone on your heart and face it. Even if you say whether you are not hurt and all this, yes, but what? Any solution? Any remedy?
That's my next question, sir. So presuming a scenario, tomorrow when Raj wants to come back to the Sena fold, will you take him back? Will you be willing to take him back?
No. When you have some aspirations and dreams and all kinds of things, and things have gone to his head, leadership, then you can't. It's very difficult to put them on the track. And the crowd.
I ask you the question again. If Raj wants to come back to the Sena fold,
I give you the 100%, 200%. You add all hundreds, he will never and never come back.
If he wants to come back,
because I know his mind, which way it is traveling. He wants domination. His behavior, I'm a cartoonist. I know all small things, your actions and behavior and your expressions. But he walks like this, as if he is somebody like this. Why walk straight as a human being? I never walk like this.
Yeah.
I never did that.
Yeah. Will you take him back? Will you take him back for old time's sake?
Why should I? Why should I?
Sir, I want to ask you this question. You know, a lot of people are, in fact, the critics of Uddhav Thackeray still say things like, he doesn't have in him what it takes to run a party. Probably he's not the right person to take on the place of Balasaheb.
Who to decide?
A lot of critics of Uddhav Thackeray. On the contrary, sir, let me finish.
Madam,
We've seen, sir.
You are, if you do anything, you are bound to have critics.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing something for my Maharashtrian people and for my country and Hindu particularly. I have critics. When I was doing Marathi, they would say, what happened to your Hinduism? Hindu. When I started Hindu, then they said, what happened to your Marathi? You have given up Marathi.
Okay.
This double tongue.
I'm asking about Uddhav, sir. I'm saying that despite the fact that his critics are still saying that probably he doesn't have in himself to run the Shiv Sena party, on the contrary, we have seen him performing reasonably well.
You expect Uddhav to imitate me? As what Raj is doing? Everyone has his own style.
Yeah.
And they develop. It is for the people to accept or reject. But to imitate, and then you say, it can be said it is Uddhav style. It can be taken.
Are you okay with the way Uddhav has been carrying on with the work of the party?
Yes. He is doing well. Absolutely. You can check up with Shiva Sainiks.
Yeah.
You can see his meetings, public meetings. Attend one of these meetings and see the ovation.
Once you relinquish the place of Shiv Sena Supremo, I want you to share with us the details of your succession plan. Who is going to take your place?
So early.
Once you step down.
Why should I? Why should I?
You must be having something in your mind. I'm sure you've planned.
Because of my ill health, I
No,
don't climb
no.
down my staircase and don't come up.
It's not about your ill health. It's about who
No, I'm
takes your
talking
place.
about stepping down. I'm talking about the staircase steps. Yes, I don't step down. Staircase steps.
Who takes your place, sir? Who takes on your mantle?
Now, what Uddhav is for? What is Uddhav today? What is your assumption?
We want you to tell us.
Why should I? Why should I? It is a force. I mean, actually it is a flow, a process. It will go accordingly. I, being a cartoonist, never knew that I will be the chief of some organization.
Oh.
But how it just struck me. I did not like this injustice done to my people when we have Maharashtra with Mumbai as our capital.
Oh.
And I have forgotten my own profession. I could not able to concentrate my art. To that extent, if I start sketching, and if I want to ink, there is a telephone call. Keep the brush, take the phone. Keep the phone back, take the brush in hand. If I start, the concentration, for an artist, a concentration is more important, very important. If you lose your concentration, you can't concentrate your art.
So are you saying that you haven't planned for the day when you would step down and somebody else will take your place?
Why should I think that way? I can't understand. Thank God you are not asking me that question straight. If you die, then what will you do? When I die, what can I do? I can't do anything. These are the press, that is the press, asking such nasty questions, waiting for my death.
If I have to put it this way, sir, that do we see Uddhav taking your place? Do we see him doing that later on? Do we see Uddhav taking your place, taking the
There
place
is
of
no
Shiv
question
Sena
of
Supremo?
taking my place and this place or his.
Leading the party?
Your chart is written. You need not add anything more into it. And it is going to happen like that. If you are going to be this, you are going to be that. Nobody can stop you. Did you ever assume that you will be this, what you are today? What you were and what you are today? When are you going to retire? Answer. Such funny question not to be asked. Give a man such a support if you think that his cause is humanitarian, based on humanity, and will help the humanity to come up, then support him instead of pulling him down. Don't pull him. To anybody, not me only, anybody, don't pull him down. Hey, buck up, you are doing well. This should be the spirit. But instead, what are you doing? You are become old. How long you are going to live?
Balasaheb, thank you so much for this candid interview, and I'm wishing you the best for all the days to come.
Oh, thank you. The day only?
For all the days to come, as I said.
All the days and weeks and months and years to come.
Every day, every single day ahead.
And I hope every time you'll come and interview me.